The thing most people don't realize about addiction is that it can happen to anyone. I used to watch as everyone around me, including my mother and brother, fell victim to the beast, always thinking and always vowing that that would never be me. Until one day, it was.
It was a living hell and a horrible existence on how to live. Not everyone that comes through here gets saved. We go to funerals. There's definitely families and hearts broken. All walks of life. The disease of addiction does not discriminate to anyone.
It's like a long walk by yourself with no end in sight. You can see the beauty all around you, but all you feel is the darkness inside. It just proves that it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you come from the slums. It doesn't matter if you come from the wealthiest of families. Everybody has their demons, and everybody chooses to deal with them in a different way. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that you deal with your issues a different way than other people do. I do think the violence that my mom experienced had something to do with her addiction. It definitely helped her, like with the violence towards her helped degrade her self-worth and everything. And self-esteem is a huge thing when it comes to addiction. Because the lower your self-esteem, the more likely you are to fall victim to it. Because you're looking desperately for any way out or any relief from what you feel. And drugs are the easiest solution. They're easy to get. And in all honesty, they're fun to do to begin with. Everything's fun to do to begin with, but eventually it starts to take its toll. It starts to consume your life until you wake up one morning and the first thought that pops into your head is, how am I going to get high today?
We have one common denominator, and that is the disease of addiction. It's tough. You're dealing with people, you're dealing with lives, you're trying to heal families as well throughout the process. I don't have all the answers, but I have lived experience of addiction and recovery. So some nights it's like, oh, did I make the right decision? Did I not? This career that I've had here has been up and down, and it's an emotional journey for sure. So that's what you get when you're dealing with people, like human beings in their lives.
The urges are always going to be there. Like I said, that you just do the best that you can do to try and fight them and make sure that they don't win.
Well, again, we're humans, so things are going to happen to us in our lives that we are completely powerless over. But I'm telling you, I've been through some rough stuff in recovery, and I've chosen A, not to use, and B, talk to my network. Specifically for me, the females. I do have men in my life. My husband's in recovery as well, so I've got awesome men in my life that I can ding things off of. But I promise you, like, if you hold on and you just don't use, you will be okay. And sometimes it's minute to minute, hour to hour, day to day, whatever.
The best thing you can really do is, if possible, just remove yourself entirely from that situation. Because if you're in that environment still, it's going to be so much easier just to slip and go back to the way things were. It damages them just as much as it damages you. They see you as a person that's changed, and they don't know how to help. They can't help, and it hurts them because they want more than nothing just to help you, and they can't.
Hold on, don't give up on them. Definitely, if they're not going to seek help or treatment, you do it. You find us, you find some type of help in your area, you Google it. There's so many different family meetings out there as well. Families Anonymous for you, so I would research those. I do believe it's fa.org, which you can just Google Families Anonymous. But don't give up on your child, loved one, husband, wife, but it's important also, like, you might have to give that tough love.
The thing about addiction is it's as if someone else is living inside of you. Someone else is calling the shots. Someone else, like you, it's almost as if you're watching yourself do this. You're not actually the one doing it.
but it's important to be able to get that out of my brain, through my mouth, to my network of people, and kind of just get their suggestion and ding it off of them. Just, if you don't use, your life gets 8,000 zillion times better, but you gotta open your mouth. You gotta talk about when you want to use.
But as long as you got the right people around you, and as long as you're in the right state of mind, you can always overcome it. No matter what, you can always overcome it. It just depends on how strong you are inside and how determined you are to better your life.
Just, reach out as soon as possible. And if someone in your life asks for help them that day, that same day service. You need that same day service. I'm telling you, and I promise you, there's deaths are on the rise. And if someone asks you for help, please, please, please get them help as soon as they ask you.